No one would believe a billionaire wouldn't be able to afford any kind of luxury. But in the world of automobiles, even the wealthiest of the wealthiest folks have to take a seat and realize some kinds of cars are not affordable to them. We are talking about limited edition custom-made cars that will make you question what the word luxury really means. You may be thinking you know about the brands we are referring to, but it's highly doubtful, because these cars are rarely even talked about in the regular market of automobiles due to their upscale designs for exclusive individuals. I bet you're itching so bad to know about them. So let's get into the details. Get ready to have your jaw dropping to the lowest point you never imagined as we reveal these cream-of-the-crop fancy cars. Let's go. Hispano Suiza. Carmen Bologna. We will be unveiling the list with Hispano Suiza Carmen Bologna. This belongs to the 1% of the 1% of the wealthiest folks. Before we dig deeper, be aware only 5 of Hispano Suiza Carmen Bologna were produced. That's next-level limited edition. Anyway, what makes this car so unique and unattainable to even billionaires is the exquisite features that comes with it. Hispano Suiza Carmen Bologna not only traces back to the brand's history far back as the early 20th history, it also pays homage to the original founders of the brand. The Hispano Suiza Automotive Spanish Company, which was founded by Marc Burkigt in 1904 alongside Damian Mateu as the automobile manufacturer, ruled the Spanish and French markets, so long as the company progressed to producing luxury cars, trucks, aircraft engines, and even weapons. However, Hispano Suiza Carmen Bologna, which was produced to pay homage to the company's iconic style and design, which goes back 12 decades, is a mind-blowing automobile. With the combination of modern technology and the impeccable Spanish elegance, the car is said to have an advanced electric powertrain. Brace yourself as you listen to the specifications of the Hispano Suiza Carmen Bologna. The automobile has a high-energy battery pack that is shaped in the form of the alphabet T and runs as the central spine of the car. The high-energy battery pack also serves as a tuned mass damper, TMD, and this is responsible for providing stability and reducing structural vibration. Talking about the battery, the car has a lithium-ion polymer battery pack, which has a base capacity of 80 kilowatt-hours. The capacity allows easy upgrades to increase the capacity of the battery. Cool, right? Oh, you've not heard the half of it yet. The Carmen Bologna possesses carbon fiber exterior finish and copper details alongside a definitive cutting-edge technology and luxurious interior blends of the finest leather known to man. The Carmen Bologna has a total power of 1,114 horsepower and 1,600 newton-meters of maximum torque. As amazing as that sounds, wait till you hear this. While Carmen Bologna provides a range of over 259 miles in a single charge, in about 2.7 seconds, Carmen Bologna reaches 100 kilometers per hour, while the high speed is limited to 290 kilometers per hour, 180 miles per hour. The car can be compared to the wind with the way it glides through the road like a bird spreading its wings to fly. Truth to be told, many rich folks can drop the coins on Carmen Bologna as its price was fixed at a price lesser than 2 million euros, but it's not affordable to these billions because of the limited quantity produced. Anyone on the list of the 5 owners of Carmen Bologna does not only possess a substantial amount in the bank, but also have the right connections to the Spanish brand. McLaren Soulless GT. Some types of cars are said to only exist in the dreams of an engineer or a car manufacturer, and one of those types of cars is McLaren Soulless GT. This car will have you wondering whether you're in a dream or you're in reality. McLaren Soulless GT sets the pace above most of the fancy cars that had ever been produced in the history of automobiles. With inspiration from the virtual racing world, McLaren Soulless GT was brought to life and only 25 of it was made available for sale. When an automobile is made for only 25 people, you already know the kind of thoughtfulness and ultra-rare materials used to create the timeless piece. McLaren Soulless GT joined the McLaren F1, McLaren P1, McLaren Senna, McLaren Speedtail, and McLaren Elva as the 6th edition of the McLaren Ultimate Series. Designed to be an extreme expression of track driving engagement, McLaren Soulless GT comes with a FIA homologated race suit, custom molded seat, helmet, and a bespoke hands, which means a head and neck support device. The bodywork of the fancy automobile has a unique design that particularly takes resemblance from the Formula One cars that employ the ground effect. The bodywork shows Venturi tunnels integrated into the floor, A large front splitter, a twin-element fixed rear wing, all assembled to give the car a reasonable downforce figure of 1,200 kilograms at top speed. If the bodywork leaves you wondering about the possibilities of making such a vehicle, you should know the details about the chassis. The chassis is a carbon fiber monocoque with 3D printed titanium components. This is used in the halo protecting the roll bar, cockpit, and carbon fiber crash structures. And these are specifically similar to the ones found on Formula One cars. The McLaren Soulless GT gives an intimidating look as it features double wishbone suspension alongside push-rod torsion bars at the front and pull-rod torsion bars at the rear. It's not just that. The pull-rod torsion bars at the rear come with 4-way manually adjustable dampers. The design goes up a notch as there's a sliding canopy on the roof of the car that slides open to give way to the driver to climb into the soul seat in the automobile. The Soulless GT engine has individual barrel-driven throttle bodies, bespoke crank, with gear-driven camshafts, intake, and exhaust systems. You can bet this will come at a price that isn't for the average folks. Only the wealthiest people can afford to be a let of the 25 owners. McLaren Soulless GT sells at the price of over £2.5 million and over $3 million in the US. 6 figures in these currencies sure seem like a whole lot, you know. Dage D12. Talking about design, innovation, and most importantly, performance. Dage D12 is one of the cars to see in that category. The French hypercar idea was birthed by entrepreneur Laurent Tapie. Initially, the Dage franchise owned by a French car manufacturer had ended operations after it closed down in 1953. Decades later, Laurent Tapie thought there could be more to the name Dage. So in 2019, Laurent signed an agreement with Les Amis of Dage, with the aim of bringing the Dage brand back to life and producing the hybrid D12 from 2020. However, the Dage D12 concept automobile became publicly known in December 2019, where 2 versions were announced. The 2 versions were D12 GT and the D12 Club. These 2 cars possess the same naturally aspirated 7.6-liter V12 engine, with developed 990 horsepower and the same carbon chassis. The D12 GT has a 110 horsepower electric engine, which brings the automobile to have a total power output of 1,100 horsepower. On the other hand, the D12 Club possesses an electric engine of only 20 horsepower, which gives it a total power of 1,010 horsepower. Interestingly, the D12 Club is 90 kilograms lighter due to its 1,300 kilograms dry weight, but 1,390 kilograms for the D12 GT. These 2 versions give slight differences, as the D12 GT will accelerate stronger, but only on track due to its increased lightness, while the D12 Club will lap faster. In a trial to produce the closest road-legal car ever pushed into the Formula One car business, a monocoque and frontal crash box in carbon is used. Like that isn't wild enough, the plan continues as a full carbon bodywork, with active aerodynamics for the front wings, rear wing, and air brakes is included. That's double the downforce of all cars that are currently road legal in the European market. Dage D12 also has a triple flow brake cooling and a full carbon rim with a fan cooling effect. Dage D12 other features makes it easier to realize how only a few people can own the luxurious car, as these features carefully craft the essence of a perfect engineering system and design. The interior of the Dage D12 includes a fully tailor-made seat of full carbon, a pedal placement, and F1-type steering wheel handles. The automobile is mated to a particularly 8-speed automatic single-clutch transmission build, which allows the Dage D12 to deliver unimaginable fast power. Many people claim the influence of Formula One has on the design is on the high side, but the brand isn't even denying that, because that was exactly what they were trying to achieve, breaking into the Formula One market. The design of the car, which pictures the central driving position to the closely hourglass-like form, makes the car so pleasing to the eyes of any man. Dage D12 has the ability to flow on a road so smoothly like a knife just removed from fire would cut through a frozen butter. In terms of driving position, Dage D12 has the similar build of a fighter jet, as entering the car will make the driver feel like a pilot. Anyone would love that, especially if you're a lover of beautifully designed automobiles. The look of the D12 car is like nothing on the road. Its uniqueness is a blessing to the owner. It's a completely different type of design than anything you've seen. The futuristic, smooth, and clean design cost about $2.3 million, Splurging on this beauty could make one's bank account trip a little bit or so big.